All right, so y'all, this is the first problem that we actually did last night in class. And I did this problem today and I got a different answer. And I was like, I had to have made a mistake yesterday. And I realized where I made my mistake. So these are the notes that we were doing right here. And I want you to notice I have an x minus 2 here, but for whatever reason, I wrote a 2x minus 2 right there. And that kind of messed the whole thing up. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to take the opportunity to redo the problem for y'all. Just to show you what the correct answer is going to be. Okay, so y'all, I'm going to walk you through the problem just as I was walking through it last night, but hopefully not making that little mistake. So we said the first thing we want to do is we want to find our, we want to find our common denominator, okay? So y'all, my common denominator is going to be each of these three pieces, okay? So I'm going to take 2, I'm going to take x minus 2, and I'm going to take 1, and I'm going to write it over 1. And I'm going to go 3 times 1 and 2 and 3. So for my first part, y'all, I'm going to write my 2x plus 5 that I have right here. I'm going to write my 2 right next to it from this piece. I'm going to write my x minus 2, and I'm going to write my 1. Then I'm going to put minus. Now I got this guy next. So I'm going to put my 3x, and then a 2, an x minus 2, and then a 1. And then the third time, I'm going to put this x, and then the 2, the x minus 2, and the 1. Okay, now remember, y'all, we have 3 fractions here, and the bottom parts are all getting multiplied by 1. So that means that those bottom parts, y'all, stay exactly as they are. Now, if we did this correctly, things should cancel out. So like this 2 and that 2 should cancel out, which means I need to multiply these guys together. I'm not going to worry about the 1, y'all, because it's a 1, and when I multiply by 1, nothing really happens. So let's go slowly here. So 2x times x is a 2x squared. 2x times minus 2 is a minus 4x. I've used this guy. Let's use the 5. So 5 times x is a positive 5x. And 5 times minus 2 is a minus 10. Okay. On my second fractions, y'all, my x minus 2's are going to cancel. So 3x times 2, that's going to give me a minus 6x. Okay. On my last fraction, y'all, my 1's are going to cancel, but I still have x2, which is really the same thing as 2x, and I got to multiply it by those pieces. So 2x times another x is a 2x squared. 2x times a minus 2 is a minus 4x. All right, y'all, I want to start combining some terms if I can here. So let's see, we got a 2x squared right here. Now, if I combine these guys together, a minus 4x and a plus 5x is going to leave me with a plus 1x. Minus 10 minus 6x equals 2x squared minus 4x. We can also combine the 1x and the minus 6x. So that's going to leave me with 2x squared. Let's see, plus 1 and minus 6 is a minus 5x. Minus 10 equals 2x squared minus 4x. Okay, I'm going to write the same thing on the next page just so I have enough room. 2x squared minus 5x minus 10. 2x squared minus 5x minus 10 equals 2x squared minus 4x. Okay, so y'all, since this problem has x squareds, I want to go ahead and move my x squareds. Okay. Those are going to cancel, and so will those. So now I have a minus 5x minus 10 equals a negative 4x. And y'all, since I'm trying to solve for x from here, I'm going to go ahead and add 5x to both sides. Okay. So these are going to cancel. My negative 10 will drop down. Minus 4x and plus 5x, y'all, is just a 1.